Hello students, let us come to the next part of our chapter, that is methods of preparation. So an ether can be prepared by various methods from various reagents. One is from alcohol. An ether can be prepared from alcohol by various methods. One, by heating with concentrated sulfuric acid. So when an alcohol heated with concentrated sulfuric acid at 140 degrees Celsius or 413 Kelvin, elimination of water takes place and it forms an ether. Here temperature is important factor. Okay. For example, when ethanol heated with concentrated sulfuric acid, it forms ethoxyethane. Again I repeat, when ethanol heated with concentrated sulfuric acid at 413 Kelvin, elimination of water molecule takes place and it forms an ether, that is ethoxyethane. But there is one limitation in this method, that is only symmetrical ether can be prepared by this method. Unsymmetrical or mixed ether cannot be prepared by this method. Another thing, that is primary alcohol only gives ether by this method, but if we use secondary alcohol, then it gives a mixture of ether and alkene. If we use tertiary alcohol under this condition, it gives alkene. So in this way, only from primary alcohol, this method is suitable to prepare only from primary alcohol. Again I repeat, when ethanol treated with concentrated sulfuric acid at 413 Kelvin, it forms ether, that is ethoxyethane. Your temperature is important factor. If you increase the temperature, then it may give alkene. If the temperature is less, that is 413 Kelvin, it forms ether. Next, an ether can also be prepared from alcohol by heating with alumina. Next, from alcohol by heating with alumina. By heating with alumina. So when an alcohol heated with alumina at 523 Kelvin, it forms an ether. Example, aluminum in presence of Al2O3 at 523 Kelvin, it forms ethoxyethane. Ethanol. Again I repeat, when ethanol heated with alumina at 523 Kelvin, it forms ethoxyethane. So when an alcohol heated with alumina at 523 Kelvin, it forms an ether. Next come to next methods of preparation, that is from alkyl halide. From alkyl halide. From alkyl halide, this can also prepared by various methods. One, by Williamson synthesis. So, when an alkyl halide treated with sodium alkoxides, it forms an ether. This reaction is known as Williamson's synthesis. Look here, Rx plus R dash Rx plus R dash. So removal of sodium halide takes place in presence of sodium, and so this sodium alkoxide can be prepared by reacting alcohol with sodium, gives RO R dash plus NaX. When an alkyl halide treated with sodium alkoxide, it forms an ether. Alkyl halide and sodium alkoxide. For example, sodium chloride plus sodium ethoxide, sodium metal, in presence of this form ethoxy ethane. This is ethyl chloride. This is sodium ethoxide. So when an alkyl halide treated with sodium alkoxide, it forms an ether. Here these two alkyl groups may be same or different. If I use same alkyl group, it gives simple ether. If I use different alkyl group, then it forms different ether. Mixed ether, it gives mixed ether. Okay, for example, CH3I plus NaOC2H5 give rise to CH3OC2H5 minus NaI. So this is methyl iodide. This is sodium ethoxide, and this is methoxyethane, or we can say ethyl methyl ether. Okay, so in this method both symmetrical and unsymmetrical ether can be prepared. But when we want to prepare aromatic ether, it requires the suitable reagent. Generally, sodium salt of phenoxide is taken and alkyl halide is taken. Okay, for example, for the preparation of anisole, it required plus H5. It gives CH3O C2H5 methoxybenzene or anisole. Methyl iodide and sodium phenoxide. So you have to choose a suitable reagent for the preparation of this. If we use phenyl iodide and if we use phenyl iodide, instead if we use phenyl iodide and sodium methoxide, then we cannot get this product because this CX bond cannot be break easily. Okay, so this reaction is known as Williamson synthesis. When an alkyl halide treated with sodium alkoxide, it forms an ether. In this method, both symmetrical and unsymmetrical ether can be prepared. From alkyl halide, ether can be prepared by another method, that is by heating with dry silver oxide. From alkyl halide, by heating with dry silver oxide. So when an alkyl halide heated with dry silver oxide, it forms an ether. For example, C2H5Cl plus C2H5Cl, 2 moles of this Ag2O, it forms C2H5O C2H5 plus 2AgCl. So ethyl chloride when heated with silver oxide, it forms ethoxyethane. Okay, so when an alkyl, again I repeat, when an alkyl halide heated with dry silver oxide, it forms an ether. So for example, when ethyl chloride treated with silver oxide, dry silver oxide, it forms an ether. This is important, dry. If you use moist, then it gives alcohol. If you use dry silver oxide, then only it gives ether. Okay. Next method of preparation, that is from alkene. From alkene. When an alkane treated with an alcohol in presence of mineral acid such as sulfuric acid, it forms a mixed ether. For example, plus OH in presence of mineral acid such as sulfuric acid. Here addition reaction takes place. This bond breaks down C2H5O minus H plus and it gives CH3 CH2O C2H5 ethoxy ethane, and this is ethene. Similarly, if we take propene, plus ethanol in presence of H plus, C2H5O minus H plus, so negative part will go towards carbon which contain less number of hydrogen. So in this way it form CH3 CHO C2H5 CH3 ethoxy Okay, so phenolalkane treated with alcohol in presence of mineral acid and ether is formed. When ethene treated with ethanol, in presence of mineral acid, it forms ethoxyethane, and when propene treated with ethanol in presence of mineral acid, it forms 2-ethoxypropane. That's all. This is the method of preparation.